Hey, it's Keith. What's up? So, hey, here I am coming back at you with a blog. Wanted to get my YouTube channel going on. I need to make it quick here. So today in my yoga class, somebody asked me about making the perfect sauce, or just people have been around my cooking and stuff, or my food preparation, I should say, since I own being a raw vegan. And I make a lot of my friends cook stuff. I am at the bottom of Highway 330. My friend Dan in yoga class today overheard me and then sent me a text message about what I said when I was talking about making the perfect salad dressing. And here's the basis of it, okay? So it's a cedar nut. It is something sour. So lemon or lime. I don't really recommend grapefruit, but you could probably mess with that. Salt and some fat. And he was asking me about the proportions of that. So here we go. And I'm all about customizing something to your taste. So, what am I titling this video? Something completely arrogant, of course, because I know that I am the best. And I dare anybody to try to compete with me on making a better cedar sauce, a sauce or a salad dressing than I can. So basically you want to start out with a handful of seeds or nuts. The cheapest is going to be sunflower seeds or sesame seeds. Probably one of the better ones is going to be cashews in terms of having more of a full taste. Almonds you're going to need to soak, because unless you have a high-speed blender and you run it probably until it gets too warm to be raw vegan, but maybe you don't care about that, you want to soak those. So we start with a handful of that, and then everything's to taste. So basically we're going to get lemon or lime, and I have a food synesthesia thing where with food I associate colors, and it's pretty interesting that I was choosing sunflower here because I'll give you a recipe right now that I think of as sunflowers. That would be a handful of sunflower seeds, handful of sesame seeds, lemon, salt, and olive oil and dill. And it's all to taste. So we go ahead and we get all those in there and we turn it over. We add water in there to get it to turn over in a high-speed blender or a regular blender. You can do this one in a regular blender. And in most dressings that you're going to find online, you're going to see that they tell you to do fat over sour. And for me, personally, that's not adequate. I don't like the taste of that. I have a big preference for sour myself. And so start out with all these proportions low. So the things that are neutral are what? Are the water that's in there, are the seeds that are in there, and start with the salt low. And then add your sour, and you need to experiment with this to find out where you want it to be. So just the things that you can't bring back is the sour. The things that you can't bring back are the salt. So just whip it up into a cream, and then you want to do your water and your liquid consistencies based on what you like. So you're getting all that done, and maybe you want it thin, maybe you want it thicker. And again, where do we go with this? There's so many great ways to start with this as a base. Let's pretend that you wanted to do a ranch style dressing. So the best thing would be cashews, apple cider vinegar, a pink Himalayan sea salt, or Celtic sea salt. And then probably do some black pepper and a little bit of oregano and a little bit of thyme. And again, adjusting all of those to taste. And the one that's gonna throw it in either direction is gonna be the sour. So you want to play with the sour. I do want to tell you though that with sour, there's a liver connection there. So if you have a toxic liver, you're going to be a little more resistant to a sour taste. And I'm not trying to talk shit or whatever, but my liver's pretty clean. I like things really, really sour. That's basically it. So let me tell you, a super nutrient dense one would be to start with pumpkin seeds, sesame seeds, and sunflower seeds. So you've got zinc and copper, and then in the case of the pumpkin seeds, you've got a vegan source of testosterone there and all kinds of other stuff. Apple cider vinegar. I tend to go with apple cider vinegar all the time just because I don't like to mess with, unless lemons and limes are in season, they can be kind of woody. I always grab them. I get irritated if I have to start paying 99 cents for a lemon or over 39 cents for a lime. So I always get the big gallon bottles of, whatchamacallit there, the Bragg's apple cider vinegar. So, yeah, so that would be my most nutrient and affordable salad dressing, would be the pumpkin seeds, handful. Sesame seeds, handful. What did I say? Sunflower seeds, handful. So already you have a lot of seeds and nuts from what I told you at the beginning. So you're going to add, like, start out with, say, I usually say, to me, 1/3 of a cup of apple cider vinegar to start. And if you know that you have a tendency not to like sour, go with a little bit less than that. Olive oil or coconut oil. And then a little bit less salt. Blend that until it's super creamy. Look at your consistency. Taste it. Then, if you need more sour for what you want, add a little more sour. If you want it a little more runny, then you have it. Or if your blender's not turning over, then add some water. So, how to make it more nutrient dense? All right, so instead of the salt, or do less salt, you could get a mineral like the Utah salt minerals that comes in the blue bottle. Use that. And then, of course, everybody knows that I am the big MSM fanatic. And so with sour in a salad dressing, you can put a lot of MSM. Now me, I am very saturated with MSM. I'm probably taking about a half a cup of MSM a day right now. And so in one of those concoctions, I would do 2 full tablespoons of MSM. And there's so much stuff that you can add to these dressings to make them super nutrient dense. But again, your basic sauce salad dressing recipe is seeds or nuts, handful, 1 seed or nut, water to that, salt to that, a fat to that, so olive oil or coconut oil. Did I say something sour? Apple cider vinegar or lemon or lime. 1 lemon is not good enough for me, generally speaking. You can start getting that more omega-3 rich by making it runny and adding some chia seeds, thickening that up to the chia seeds, thickening it up with the chia seeds, adding that as it's spinning slowly, because they thicken up, and as they break down and they start letting off all their gelatinous stuff and doing that thickening thing that they do, yeah, that gets good. Now, you have to get in touch with how you see textures and what you like. So if you're doing chia seeds, it gets this kind of glassy, like Chinese food, how when they put MSG in there, how it all looks all glistening and stuff. A long time ago, I used to not like that. But you'll find that as you keep eating more whole foods and getting more natural, that your body changes, your taste change. So I strongly encourage you to start working with not listening to my recipes, just getting the ideas, getting your proportions right, what you're going to do with it, and again, it's this basis. From there you can add oregano, you can add thyme, you can add some black pepper, you can add some turmeric, it's going to go yellow. you know, that's it really to start out. I think maybe I should talk about this some more. My phone, I'm on 10 minutes. My phone is probably running out of battery. So I just wanted to get on here to help Dan out. And I thought this would be a long-ass text message that I could express better in a YouTube video. And this is Keith. Support me by supporting my music. Links in the drop down, secondculture.bandcamp.com. All the stuff about me. I'm back on YouTube. Hello to everybody. Thank you for all your kind messages on my last blog about Vipassana. And upcoming is more stuff about the vegan crisis going on with the YouTube community. So I am vegan, I'm staying vegan, I'm a healthy vegan, I'm 56, I'm doing well. Peace out, bright blessings, namaste, aloha, so much love you, bye.